What's going on, guys? Redinz here, and today we're going to be building my plot on Prestige. Here is my plot. I do have a spawn plot. I bought this from Lawlesso for quite a bit of money, but hopefully I'll be able to make that back because that really left a dent in me. A dent, or in my wallet, I should say. So hopefully I can make it back by putting some smart shops into Prestige. That will help benefit other players and myself financially. So let's get started on this. I have sort of a template of what I'm going to be building that I built on the TechGeeks main server, which both of these IPs will be down in the description for TechGeeks main and Prison 1, Prison 2, and yeah, so I'm going to be using that design, and I also have some texture packs that I could be using, but a lot of people just like the normal default. And I've also got rid of a lot of the noise from my keyboard. I know you guys can still hear it, and I'm very sorry, but I'm going to be trying to get a new silent keyboard in December for you guys, so I can record a lot better maybe than a Mac keyboard, because those are very quiet, or maybe just a mechanical silent keyboard. Those are pretty expensive, but I mean, it's worth it for you guys. I'm willing to put in the money to help you guys be able to understand me and watch my videos. So yeah, time for the building, and I'm probably not gonna speed this up because I know a lot of you like to see or like to know how to build certain things. So I'm going for a villa style plot, and yeah, so let's get started with the building, and I'll be right back. Alright, what's going on, guys? Redinz here, and I may be getting a little bit of lag just because I have another Minecraft open, which I will be adjusting the settings to. Hopefully Fraps doesn't start recording both of these. If it does, I'm sorry. I'm going to turn this to tiny on my other monitor. Alright, so I have the supplies for the plot, for the main structure of the plot in my inventory, and I'm going to be building it right here, right now. So this is just going to be for me, and this is just a little thing that I like, that I'm going to be using for a lot of stuff. 1, 3, I'm just taking some measurements right now. Alright. So it's 4 in this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, I think it starts here. So I'll grab a little log. So there's a log. Alright, then it's about 5 across in cobble. So I'm gonna build right here. 1, 2. I wish I could skip. Alright. So there we go. That's what's gonna be cobble. I'll just remove these because I'm not going to be, I want to save all my materials since this is Prestige. I do not have that much stuff on here. So yeah, I like to save what I have. 2, 3, 4. Alright, so it's pretty much a square house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, and then just keep going with it. There we go, and time for this wall, and that's basically the shape of this plot. It is 1, 2, 3, alright, 4 high, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, then we just put little woods across. There we go. Now, fill this all in with cobble. Trust me, it's not going to be this little cobblestone house thing. That would look so crappy. It's actually going to be nice, trust me. This is just the bottom floor. And it's still not even done. Alright, so we'll do that. And we have another door going outside right here. Alright, looks like I forgot some iron blocks, so I'll go grab those real fast. Alright, I'm back with the iron blocks, and I'm also going to need some wooden stairs. Yes, wooden stairs. And if you're on main right now trying to talk to me, I'm sorry I'm AFKing. Because I can see people are trying to talk to me right now. But I really want to get this out of the way. Looks like I miscalculated right here. There isn't supposed to be logs here. Alright. There's no logs over here either. And then there's stair, iron block, iron block. Alright, so it's sort of starting to take shape. Now we have to connect these iron blocks, since these are sort of like connectors. And this will end up making our second story a lot bigger for more storage room, which is very helpful. So you guys, if you want to follow along, go ahead, be my guest. I would like some sort of credit, maybe a sign or something, but yeah. Alright, now we're gonna go 1, 2, 3 up from the iron blocks. Alright, let me lower my settings because having 2 Minecrafts open isn't very helpful. Yeah, that helps a lot. Alright, so you want to do 3 up, and then iron block, iron block, iron block, iron block. Now we do the same formation as we were doing before. So hopefully you guys are sort of getting used to this style, and we'll be able to build like this much easier. Hopefully I'm teaching you and not you're just not copying, because what's the point in that if you're not going to learn anything? Alright, so now we have the frame built of the structure. Now we're going to place some wool, and I do not have all the, I think I do have all the materials to finish up this plot. But I'm just going to get the base done. I'll put it in the windows, maybe next episode of PrisonTech, as I want to turn this into a daily series, which is going to be very challenging, but hopefully I could use this sort of a challenge. Videos probably won't go up some days just because I'll be busy. But hopefully it should go out every day, as I know I love to watch videos on PrisonTech, the #1 tech geek prison server out there, as Josh would say. Alright, now you can use your shears and shear this block, and this block, as we're not going to be using those. And we're also going to do, I think, the same thing over here, because I want this sort of symmetrical, but not too symmetrical. I'm pretty sure there's windows on the sides too. Yes, there are. They're all the same windows, so this is more like a learning process and not too much about keeping everything different. And again, same ones. It's just there's always one, the middle one, and then the 2 to the on the sides of those. So that's all the windows we're gonna have, and you're gonna use logs. Boom, 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 boom. To sort of break it up. Alright. Looks pretty good so far. And we're gonna be putting on a taco roof, or a Pac-Man roof, whatever you want to call it. Alright. You're gonna start on these sides right here. That's why I put the gaps in between, so that we had enough space for the roof. So you just want to do, it's just the first one is just going to be 1 layer, and then these ones are going to be 2. If you get what I mean. This is the only one that's going to be 1. These are going to be 2. So you're going to make it 2, Boom. Boom. Alright. That's what's also odd, so it looks good. Gonna go up one more, or not the last one, but for each side, before the joint, I believe. And I'll show you what it was looked while in the texture pack that I designed it in, as I know some of you will be curious. And the texture pack link will be in the description while, or also, yeah, also. I'm usually not a fan of tall roofs, but it just turns out so good on this design. So while I'm doing this, I guess I'll tell you guys a little bit about myself. I'm a freshman in high school, taking classes in media design or graphic design, whatever you want. Oh my god, voice crack right there. Whatever you want to call it. And I love doing graphics, as I do graphics for a lot of the oh my god, so many freaking voice cracks. Maybe I'll have a voice crack montage, I'm not sure. But yeah, graphic design is a hobby I like to do. Give me a second. Man, it's really hot outside right now, and I'm getting super dehydrated, and you know, Gatorade's very good for that situation. So yes, voice crack galore will be happening in this series, so go ahead and leave in the comments your favorite voice crack and leave the time of the video, and maybe I'll make a montage of them, because you know, it's funny and I like to laugh at myself. So yeah, so the basic structure of this plot is finished. Not yet, never mind, I'm stupid. I'm very stupid. Well, actually I'm not stupid because I play on the best server ever. But other than that, I'm pretty stupid. You want to put cobble here, and most people will be saying, why don't you put cobble here? Because I'm keeping that from you so it sounds like a surprise. But yeah, most of you probably know what it is. Alright, so cobble there. And you may also use this as a storage room, this attic, I guess you could per se call it an attic. Yeah, an attic sounds pretty good. So there you go. You have a little area right here to do shenanigans, whatever you want to do. And you're able to put, I put designs in front of this so it looks better. But I just want to get the basic structure down. I'll just put these all on the logs. Alright. So, you want to have wood flooring as it complements these colors very well. There we go. And then this one's going to be bigger. That's why you have these wood logs on the outside so that you can actually fit more flooring in. Excuse me. I also do graphics, as I was saying, for one of the server managers by the name of Shilu. She's awesome. She does videos on the server as well as Jaws, the keyboard warrior. I love it when he says that. It's freaking hilarious. It's awesome. I'm gonna call everybody a keyboard warrior now. Oh my god, voice crack. Yeah, I'll be the tech geek's voice cracker. Sounds good. Alright, so here's a little attic that you can have. I recommend having this little entrance if you want one on the back, so that way it's not, you're not looking at it the whole time. Boom. So now you have this little small villa house. And now I guess for the second part I will be going into detail and finishing this up. Also, I want to show you I have a little cactus shop right here. And I had this farm, or I had a farm on here for a couple days. That was just cactus. That's how I got that much. So yeah, part 2 was gonna be, I guess, more design. I guess, yeah, more design. So I'm gonna get the materials and I'll start that now. Welcome back, everybody. The sexy Redinz is back, and we're gonna be finishing up the plot as you guys wanted to see it done, I guess. I don't know. Hopefully you did. Hopefully it's not too boring. So yeah, these are sort of the material. Oh crap. I have no idea, but it started typing on my other screen. Alright. So, sorry about all the noise on my keyboard yet again. It sucks that I have such a noisy keyboard, but I live with it. Just gonna get some stuff going. Alright, and I'm also wanting to make a bunch of chests, because a bunch of chests are gonna be going in here. I'm sorry for the noise of my keyboard. Let's see. Or not my keyboard, my computer. Let's see if turning on more fans will help it out. Like I just did. Alright. So I have everything prepared. Hopefully it's not recording my other monitor. So we're gonna put 2 things like that. 2 furnaces. And chests. Alright. Up here we'll be putting, yet again, if you hear my computer, I'm sorry. I'm filming, having Minecraft running on 2 monitors. Can't really do anything about it. Alright. Put there, boom boom. Alright, I just closed on my other one, so that hopefully that helps my other Minecraft. So there we go. That's gonna be the plot for right there. Am I still filming? Hopefully I am. Yes, I am. So here's the bottom story where you can have a bunch of shops. And now let's finish up this top story. Dunk. We will have, whatever you prefer, I'm gonna do cobble stairs. Because I like cobble. So just remove this. Just like that. One more time. Alright, there we go. And now we have to put in cobble stairs. Let's see. Boom. There we go. Staircase out of the way. So now we have a staircase going right here. Up here is sort of like the tricky area. I remember, hopefully, I remember a lot. Let's place this glass down first, that way I don't screw everything up. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. Let's finish out the windowsills outside. Boom, boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Pow, pow. Dun duh. There we go. Alright, then stair. Stair. They're all gonna be exactly the same, so you don't have to worry. Stair, stair. There. Stair there. Stair there. What the heck? I don't know. Stair there. Alright, stair above. Stair above. Stair above. And the stair above. Stair above. There we go. Alright, now we're gonna have half slabs. Half slabs. Half slab. Half slab. Half slab. There we go. We got all the half slabs in place. Glass. 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 There you go. We're gonna craft some more stuff. Stuffy, stuffy, stuffer, stuff. Trapdoor. 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 And the trapdoor. Okay. And then just bone meal or whatever you get, I guess it's fine. For the front one, I like to get a flower though, because it just looks the most decorative. There we go. Boom. More flowers. Alright, now we put design, or we could put a design up there. Let's see. Let's make one off the top of my head. Boom. Bada bing. of something like this. Fence. That looks better. Bada bing, bada boom, boom, boom. Corrals. Actually, we'll take this one out and we'll put there. That looks pretty good. I like that. I like that a lot. There we go. Up here, we need anvils. I think I had an ender chest here. Even though it covers the window a little bit. There we go. We have that. Over here, I just think I had. I don't know. I think I had a crafting table right there. And I don't know, a furnace? Yeah, a furnace. There we go. That looks pretty good. Alright, we need more chests. As you can hear, the Minecraft music that always reminds me of single player. As it's very soothing. Alright, there we go. Oh, we have to replace these. I think I'll add a little part to the attic in here. You just use slabs right here since we won't be seeing it. There we go. Did I finish those? Yeah, I did. Okay, it looks like we need more. Chests are so expensive. Alright. So there we go, we have a little storage room up here. Looks pretty nice. We can have all your items. Down here's your shop. And that looks pretty good. I also think I had, let's see. I had little iron bars right here just to add some bada bing, bada bing, you know. Boom. Shock a freaking locka. There we go. The plot looks pretty delicious. Oh my god. I was freaking flipping out right there. Alright, now time for the leaves. Just put some leaves in places. Give it that old-timey sort of feel. As it is sort of a plot with that sort of intentions. Everything looks pretty good. And I will now fill in this area with cobblestone. Since cobblestone is probably the easiest thing to get on prison. Let's see, boom, boom. There we go. And also another trick you can do is have glowstone, and when you have grass everywhere, and then cover it, and it'll end up looking pretty freaking schmexy, if I do have to say so myself. Let's see, let's grab those. Grab this. Alright, so here is the plot. Where'd my sword go? There it is. Yeah. There is the plot. Enter inside. Shops here. Storage chest here. Whatever you want. And let's see, the center right here. We will add let's see, does that look good? Potential, but not good. How do I get rid of this? What else? There we go. So it definitely has potential, but I don't think it's gonna work for what we need. We have some room over here, which sort of intrigues me. I don't really want to cover that window. There we go. I can deal with that. No, I can't. I cannot deal with that. Alright, I think I have an idea. No. That's sort of the most minimalistic thing I could do. See, I could also do... Really does cover the window, but... I don't like this here. Definitely would want that, and I think I don't want the slabs. I'd rather have another stairs. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. We could have more storage up here if we wanted to, or whatever we want. Brewing stands, everything we want. There we go. So there is the plot, and here is the texture pack that I designed this plot in. Let's see. I think it's a very nice looking texture pack. One of my favorites. Probably my favorite. Here it is. Wait, we need to put the video settings on fancy. Here's the plot. Tell me, you guys, what you think about this plot, and if you want to see more prison episodes coming out soon. It's not going to be like a prison building series. It's going to be a prison, just whatever you want series. Whatever I do in prison, PvP, mining, sped up mining, whatever you want, speed builds. Whatever you guys pick, you're gonna get. So if you want me to add music in the background, very light music, that's not gonna take up too much of whatever we want, I could do something like that. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I can put out a daily series, if not every other day. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Also, if you guys make intros, please send them to me. I'll probably just message me on YouTube if you don't know how to do that, since the new YouTube thing, or go to your youtube.com if you're logged in /inbox, and then you can compose right there and you can send it right to me, and I'll check out the intro that you made. And if you do make one, please just upload it to YouTube and I'll just be able to download it off of there. So yeah, thanks for everything, guys, and peace out.